All right, guys, so we're back. First week of NBA has concluded. Well, it's Sunday, so I guess after today, you could say the first week has concluded. And this week, we've seen a lot of different stuff and some things that we thought we'd never see, and it's coming to fruition now. So, um, the Lakers, they're looking very good this week. So, how do you feel about the Lakers?
Uh, to be honest, I definitely didn't think that the Lakers had a chance of doing anything before the season started. But with how the West is looking right now, I'm not gonna lie, there's a possibility for the Lakers to actually be a strong team in the West. I'm not gonna lie, JJ Redick unlocked Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
And Austin Reeves is actually better than I thought he was still.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was good, but he's
Mm-hmm.
better
Nice.
than I thought he was.
Damn. That's surprising. I always thought Austin Reeves was like very nice. Still not gonna lie, like he has that game. Like he has that. Austin Reeves has that game that upsets me. Like if my team's playing against him, I'm upset because how he draws fouls, it just annoys me, bro. Like he's actually up there with like some of the best foul drawers. Like I don't understand. Like
Yeah.
he has that game. Like he's nice. Like you'll behind the back. Like you'll do some up fake, stop, get you in the air, jump into you. Like yo, Austin Reeves has a game still. He's nice.
Reeves is
So
good, bro.
bro, what I'm seeing out of the Lakers, bro, is they're running sets now. Like there's off ball screens, backdoor cuts, Rui's cut in. The biggest problem that they have right now is D'Lo. D'Lo still has.
I think
D'Lo,
I think D'Lo's gone this year still.
he's gone
I
deadline
think
most
he's
likely.
gone.
If they
They
keep
did.
if they
Yeah.
keep it up, they're probably gonna be like, yo, you wanna know what? We could do something. We could do something.
Yeah.
And they might get off of D'Lo still. So
I
we have to
think they're
see.
off of D'Lo still. Like,
But
I don't think there's a
bro,
need for him, bro. Just get someone else. I feel like Austin Reeves can be the point guard.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. They could probably just find something that could really fill that two spot, just like a shooter, bro. Like if they could just get like a straight gunman, like a Kennard, like the Kennards of the world, like Luke Kennard. I'm not even trying to give these guys no advice because fuck the Lakers, but the way how
Yeah.
it's looking right now, yo, they're looking nice, bro. So I'm saying, but AD, like, bro, like
AD's the difference, though.
yesterday, AD had 9 points with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. So I was on the app FanDuel, and I'm like, all right, bet. Let me see what's going on. What's the live bet? It had the man's points to finish at 24. So I'm like, okay, slap that down. Slap that down. I fell asleep. I woke up around the third quarter. I'm seeing AD at 17 points with like 7 minutes left, but I'm seeing Braun at 30. So I'm like, okay, Braun's going crazy, so maybe he might not get his points. But AD was on the bench the whole time. I fall back asleep. I wake up. I see AD finish with 31. So he scored 14 points in the last 7 minutes of the game. I
He
said,
didn't miss in the fourth.
"Holy
He
smoke!"
didn't miss
Neither
any
did
shots in the
Braun.
fourth.
And yo,
Yeah, I
they were
know.
down. They were down 101 to 97 going into the fourth. So you see, that's the thing. They came back down from 20 against Phoenix. They were just down by 4 going into the fourth here. Like they're coming back. So that's kind of my cause for concern with them is like they're
But
falling
Lakers
behind.
always come back, bro.
I
They've
know
been
they
doing this
always
for the
do,
past
but
2 years.
you can't keep falling behind like that. Like like
Yeah.
you can't keep falling behind that. But that was and the biggest story of last night is Anthony Davis' first win against Sabonis. 10 and
Yeah, but
1 and
Sabonis
10.
was giving him a ball again.
He was getting him
Sabonis had
about
like 29. I don't
12 and
remember.
13 or something, like punched on him. Like yo, that game was a game. Like
Yeah.
if you went the top two on both teams for stats, you ate last night.
How much did De'Aaron have?
28 and 10.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody was there. That was a classic. That was a classic. It looked like it finished. I didn't even watch a second of it
I
though,
didn't
but
watch it at
I didn't
all.
watch. I fell asleep, but from what I seen and highlights I seen, that was an insta classic. So LeBron put on in the fourth.
Yeah,
Put on.
LeBron came back from the dead, so he
Yeah,
was
because he
looking
hasn't been looking too
shaky.
too too good this week. And yo, honestly, bro, the thing about it is, I know people. It's first week, everybody's still getting the flow of things, but yo, they played some good teams this week. They
Yeah, they
played some
did.
good teams this week. They have Phoenix again tomorrow, but they had Phoenix this week, Sacramento, and
Ooh.
Soda. So like their
Take
first,
the Lakers money line.
but their first schedule, like the first bit of their schedule is like they're working still. So we'll see, man. When like as people start gelling better, like teams start gelling, how good they'll be down the stretch. But D'Lo is definitely a problem. But
Yeah.
Moving on
He's
from those
out.
guys, let's talk about Soda, your team. How are you feeling about how Randall bounced back this week?
Oh, Randall's laying belt right now, leather. Randall's looking good out there. I don't care what no one says. Randall's looking good out there. But Anthony Edwards, though, fam, you're shooting way too much threes. I don't want to see you go out like Tatum, fam.
Bro, this is what I'm having a problem with this for everybody though. I think Celtics have man scared. Nerves. Like
Yeah, that's what it is. Like it's clear that all these coaches are telling their teams we got to get up more three
we
point
got to get up
shots.
more 3 point shots. Even like Denver, they can't shoot. And
Yeah, like Jokic seven
Jokic had
trade.
seven. Tracy shot 12. What?
Wow,
Why is Jokic shooting 12
he
trade
usually wouldn't
balls?
shoot more than like three.
Bro, get in the paint. Why is Jokic shooting 12 trade balls, scoring 7? That's insane. Michael Porter 0 for 7. Like, I know these guys are like gunman. Like, Michael Porter should be a gunman shooter, I guess, only against the Lakers, but like, everybody's taking too much shots. And you want to know? I heard a stat today. A few years ago, there was only like 7 teams in the league that attempted like 24. This year, throughout the first week, there's 17 teams that attempted over 33 threes a game.
Wow. Yeah,
Bro,
that's just the direction they're heading in. So the
it's
Celtics,
boring though.
the Warriors obviously did it first,
Hmm.
then the Rockets, then the Celtics, which we are now seeing,
Hmm.
and
Now
now
everybody's
everyone
trying to
else is trying to
match.
follow suit.
Trying to match because they know, yo, the Tracy, it racks up the score.
Oh
100% racks
yeah,
up the score. If it's falling, holy shit, it could
if,
rack up the
if
score.
it's following you, you get a lead real quick, or you get yourself
Yep,
back in the game real quick.
yep. So Minnesota, they bounce back. I think they have, what they get there. They have 2 wins now.
Yep, they beat Kings and they beat Raptors yesterday.
Okay, yeah. So they're definitely bounced back. Randall's looking better over there for sure. Like, he's hooping right now. Like, he's doing his. Anthony
Yeah,
Edwards said that they're gonna fit around him. So we'll see how long that lasts, and when that finally stops, we'll see the old Randeezy back on his
no,
grunge.
it's gonna last.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but now we have to talk about the Nuggets. The Nuggets, they didn't get off to the greatest start. Obviously, they play against Oklahoma. They start off the game on a big run, and then OKC went on a large run just to take the lead back. Like, uh, not
Told
much
man
to
to take that OKC money line, man.
not much for me to worry about when it comes to a team like OKC. Because to me, I said OKC was the best team in the West. But when you're losing to teams like the Clippers, that's when I start drawing the line. Like, like, man, they're taking too much trade balls after already talking about it in the press conference,
They
saying
won,
like,
didn't they?
no, they lost.
The Denver Nuggets lost that game.
Nigga, they lost too. Stop doing that, man. Don't even play with me like that.
Are you? No, no, no. I thought I saw the scoreboard was 109, 104. Denver
Oh
won.
no, Denver lost, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, Yoke
Oh
had
my
40. Yoke
days.
had 40 and they lost. Like,
And Powell had 37, 7
37.
trades.
Yes, and Harden had like a 16 assists and like 23 points or 25 points or something. Like,
Harden still sucks.
bro, like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I have no problem losing to OKC because they had our number last year. They beat us 4 times last year. Like, but when you start losing to teams like the Clippers, that's an issue, bro. That's an issue. Like, the Nuggets are shooting entirely too much threes right now. Jokic just cannot be shooting 12 threes a game, bro. He cannot be. Like, these niggas need to get in the paint. You need to get in the paint and just put belt. Like, just put belt. Just get in the paint and just put belt. Like. So they're gonna have to figure it out, man. The bench is ass. Like, I know Russ is my favorite.
Rusty.
I know Russ is my favorite player, but yeah, the bench is ass. Saric, get him off the squad
Sarge,
immediately.
come back to Golden State, bro.
Saric cannot guard a parked car right now. Like, Saric is ass. Like, he's ass. Like, no disrespect, but he's ass. Like, the bench is ass. Right now they need shooting. We need to go after guys like Kennard. Like, but you can't afford them. We're broke. We're broke.
What team is Kennard even on right now?
He's on the Memphis.
He went back there?
Yeah, he resigned. They give him a little
Is
something.
is he hurt?
I don't know what's going on, bro. Memphis has
Oh,
guys though. They're deep, but bro, like, we need shooters, man. We need to pick up guys like, fuck, like, if we need to, the bench is ass. We can go pick up guys like Looney Walker, bro. We gotta go pick up. We gotta find the nicest minimum vet minimum guys, and Saric, his minutes need to go to Zeke Naji. Until we could get a better backup big, Zeke Naji should not be on the bench and Saric should be playing. It's just no world that should happen anymore. Because Saric is old, he can't move his legs. Like, We need live guys who could run the floor with Russ for the second unit right now. And we'll
Yeah.
see, man. If we lose to the Raptors, then I'm not even gonna talk about Denver Nuggets for the rest of the
Niggas
season. To
are
be
not
honest,
losing the Raptors. The Raptors are dog shit.
if we lose to the Raptors, I'm not even talking about Denver for the rest of the season. Still, like it's over for them. But
It's looking rough for Denver still because like I just don't like I don't really see like okay, obviously in the beginning of the season I thought Denver obviously you can't count them out. They just lost last year in a heartbreaker.
mm-hmm.
So it's like I was assuming Denver is gonna come back and they're still gonna be up there, a top team in the West, still a
Mm-hmm.
contender, whatever. But it's like as I'm watching them, it's like they just don't look like Denver, bro. They
Yeah, they
don't look like
don't. They
Denver.
don't look like Denver. Like the ball's not popping as much. Like they're not running the same sets that they usually run. And like obviously, like as part of that is just like a guy like KCP, man. KCP
ACP being gone, yeah.
plays his role so well that it helps other people play their role as well. Like like now guys are out there doing shit they ain't never had to do before. Like maybe Jamal Murray has to probably guard a little bit more than he usually guards, even though Christian Braun's a good defender, but maybe he has to guard a little bit more than he usually does. Guys have to shoot shots more than they usually do because KCP would probably get up like four threes a game. Like not saying he would hit them all or whatever, but
Yeah.
he's a threat. Like like he's a guy
Yeah.
you can't help off of. Now you could help off of Christian Braun more than you could help off of KCP, and that's an issue
Yeah.
because now Yoke is getting freaking doubled in the paint. I think did we lose you there? Oh no, you're still there. Now
Uh,
Yoke's getting doubled in the paint and stuff. So it's a whole bunch of stuff that they're gonna have to figure out. Mike Malone, he's gonna have to figure. Mike Malone is too stubborn with this whole starting lineup because he likes to do this shit where he does the full starting lineup and then he takes everybody out and he makes Jamal play with the second unit and that's about it. But I for the past 2 years I've been saying he needs to stagger Jamal with Aaron Gordon, so like as like a big, and he needs to go Michael with Yoke. He needs to have units where he just keeps two of them on the court together. So then they have their
yeah.
own units and they work stuff out. Like make Jamal and Aaron Gordon start working a 2-man game. Make Yoke start getting him and MPJ a lineup for themselves where MPJ can start getting working off of Yoke. Like you need to start staggering guys. Like this guy's too stubborn now. Like he needs to start expanding his playbook because JJ Redick's over there saucing stuff over there in LA. So man's need to start coming with some new sets and
But
shit.
bro, MPJ's gonna have to take a leap, bro. Like
He has to hit his shots. You can't go over. MPJ was wide yesterday, fam. It wasn't even like he was shooting. Fam, it came to the point where MPJ got a wide open Tracy, and he passed out of it to give it to Aaron Gordon to shoot a Tracy in the corner. Aaron Gordon hit it though. All that being said, but he passed a wide because he was so like his mental was shot. He missed seven
he shoots
trays.
the contested better, bro. He's one of those
Yes,
guys.
he missed his seven trays wide though. Like MPJ should be a gun man, a
Denver
gun
doesn't
man.
have a chance unless MPJ actually like
The laces
goes up another
until he
level.
averages like 21. They don't have a chance.
Yeah.
They don't have a
Yeah.
chance. Like
Yeah.
unless they get some bench pieces, like you lose guys like Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, like these guys who
Bro,
are
they need to try and
solid.
get Bruce back still.
Man's need Bruce desperately. Like Bruce was a geyser off the bench. Like he was a guy. Like even if
But
you
I
put him
still
in the
don't know
starting
if it's gonna
lineup
be
now,
the same. Like if Bruce comes back now, I don't know if it's gonna be like how it once was still.
nah,
So
bro.
like I don't
Honestly, right
know.
now they just have to figure out a way to get it to gel, and hopefully they figure out fast as possible. They have Raptors and the Nets coming up. They gotta beat these teams because clearly they can't. They have Raptors, Nets, and then they have a hard game after this against Soda for revenge. So if they could get the flow going into Soda, then we could probably make it a game. But if they can't beat these teams, then they're not beating Soda. There's no chance. So I don't know, man.
No.
I have to see what's going on, and then I can't wait to see them against Lakers because JJ is here now. So let's see if JJ can help them get a dub
Yeah.
against.
Like
Let's see if
I'm
JJ can
ready
help
for
them get a
that one
dub.
right there.
But so we had guys have some guys had been having some games this week. So how are you feeling about Cade, Lamelo, these type of guys?
Oh, kids the real deal still. Like he's been going off every game, and it's like whenever I see his points, I'm like, nah, Cade has to have
Mm-hmm.
an off game now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but he keeps proving me wrong. Like Cade's here still. He's hooping.
I
Like
always been a Cade
Cade's always
fan.
been good though. He's
Mm-hmm.
always been good, and I think this is just the result of having him around better players. Like
Yeah. Even though they're
I
not
think
winning.
yeah, I think that's what it is right now. So.
Yeah, Cade is
And Lamelo, on
nice.
the other hand, Lamelo is just reminding people who he was because he was still doing this last year before he
Yeah,
got hurt.
this is nothing new
Yeah,
for Lamelo Ball. Like this is just regular play. Like, he's been doing this his whole life type shit.
The game's easy to him still. Like,
Yeah, he just plays it
yeah,
effortlessly. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't, maybe sometimes, like, he had that 10 turnover game the other day, so maybe sometimes he could start doing some freaky stuff. Like,
yeah. He's a wild boy
yeah,
still. Like,
he could
he's
start
wild, but that's
throwing the
just how he
ball all
plays. He
around the
just plays
court.
mad
Yeah.
free.
And shit, let's talk about Trey Young, man. He needs to be mentioned.
Yeah, Trae Young's putting ball to us. That's another guy who's been doing this though. Trae Young been doing this. I
I
mean, I
know.
think if I remember correctly, I think he like was struggling last year at a point
Yes,
still.
he
But
was. He was. He was. That's why I'm saying we gotta mention this
yeah,
guy, like Trey Young, man.
but generally, like he usually does this still.
Yeah, and I guess because him and DeJounte too, they couldn't really get it going.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I
so
forgot
now
about
it's
that.
yeah, now it's really Trey's team again. So it's like holy smokes, like he's back.
They should have never paired him with Dejounte in the
Yeah, they
first
should
place.
never
Like,
paired him.
why?
I would have liked more like a Zach Levine, even though like I'm not big on Zach Levine. I would have liked more like a Zach Levine pairing, like a guy who's off ball. You can't pair Trey
Yeah,
with an on ball guy. Like it's just like when you did even though it kind of work when you did Russ and Harden in Houston, even though they did to have their stats and stuff like that, but it's just like that type of pairing. You can't really do that too much, right?
yeah.
Because it just
Trey's
doesn't
a
work that
true
way.
point guard.
Because Trey's not a
And
catch and shooter.
yeah,
He doesn't.
that's
He could
facts.
shoot, but he doesn't catch and shoot. He shoots off the dribble.
Off the dribble all the time.
Yeah, like what I mean. Like there's certain guys you just cannot pair with certain guys. It doesn't work that way.
I
So
thought Dejounte was too, but Dejounte started shooting like off the catch
yeah,
more.
yeah, but he didn't like that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Trey Young's back. So and how are you feeling about the Miami Heat?
No, Miami's cooked. So I mean, you know they're cooked when they're going to the wire with Charlotte, bro.
Hmm.
You have Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, whoever else,
I'm just noticing like everything is like like
Terry Rozier.
we're in a league now where like you gotta be deep. Like
Yeah,
you gotta be deep, bro. Like I don't like you have to have some. You gotta have pieces now, bro. Like this is not one of those ones like where you can't have pieces. Like there's certain rosters right now that I'm really just like I'm liking them now because I could see the depth there. Like like I could see it. I could see a vision to where they could do stuff. Like even though they choked a 20-point lead the other day, like Phoenix, they have a guard now and they have like pieces like guys who could shoot. They have shooting all throughout off the bench. This Ryan Dunn guy, Garrett Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal. Like they have a team low key. Like if they could keep stringing it together and really understanding everybody's role, like Phoenix could be nice too.
they could be, but my concern is just like how do they guard? Like I guess they're gonna have to outscore everyone because
Mm,
like how do like I just can't imagine Phoenix guarding Minnesota. Like how?
mm, I don't know. I like the defense that Book's been playing recently. Even coming from the Olympics too, it looks like he took a like pride in his defense now. So I like Book's defense, but yeah, you're right. Like it's hard. Like who ties? Yeah, yeah, it's hard for. I don't know how they're gonna guard too much. Royce O'Neal's a good defender, but I'm not big on Nurk, man. Not big on Nurk.
Nah, Nurk, he's too slow, bro.
Like I'm not big on Nurk for rim protection. Like if they could swap Nurk out for a guy like Claxton, maybe I always say Claxton every day, but like I don't know why always go back to Claxton. But
This guy
just a
loves
guy who move.
Claxton.
I just like a guy who guys like he moves. He fits today's NBA. He moves up and down the court. He's a lanky guy and he blocks shots. Like like and he doesn't need to shoot as much. That's the type of guys who I look for. Like when talking about certain teams, big wise.
Yeah, you definitely don't need someone who wants to shoot too much on that team.
Yeah,
Still,
you don't. You don't. Not saying Nurk does shoot a lot, but I'm just saying like Nurk just doesn't rim protect and he doesn't like move the floor as fast.
yeah,
Even though he's a great facilitator, which is good for them.
yeah, he is a good passer.
Nurk's a good passer, so that helps them quite a bit. So, but I like Phoenix Suns right now. Like I like how their team's looking and what they can be just with the new additions of Budenholzer's offense. But they're gonna have to figure it out defensively for sure.
Yeah, Suns are nice. I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't be nice if you have Kevin Durant, Booker, and Beal. Like
Beal. Like that's what
I've
I'm
been
trying to
saying,
say.
I've been saying, there has to be a way that they can figure
That
this
they could
out. Because how do
fit,
you
you
have
know?
all three of those players and you're not good?
Yeah,
Like how?
Tyus was a great addition.
Yeah, Tyus is good still. He's looking nice over there.
Great addition for that squad for sure. Like so, and then so how do you feel like just rounding it out? How do you feel about Memphis?
Memphis overrated as usual, bro.
You think
Just
so?
yeah.
I'm a
People
big
always
Memphis
people
guy.
are always gassing this Memphis squad, bro. Like Ja Morant
I'm
is a
gassing.
nice
I'm
basketball
gassing.
player, bro. But bro,
I'm trying to hear
just
this.
because this guy's the closest thing we saw to D Rose does not mean that the Memphis Grizzlies are going to go anywhere, bro. Like
They got Orlando last night.
kudos to them.
Jay got
But
JJJ back last night.
yeah,
Bro, I like this
nice.
team though. Like I like this team. Like
But
Asante
like, okay,
Aldama,
I'm
Pippen.
the team.
What? What did Pippen Jr. do last night off the bench?
Yeah, here's assisting Bear.
11 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds in 23 minutes off the bench?
I didn't know all that, but I saw him. He had like 9 assists at one point. I'm like, what is Ja doing?
What? Ja had 10 last night.
Yeah, he ended up with 10 still.
Yeah, and then they don't even have they still got Brandon Clark just came back. They're deep. Like they're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys off the bench. They're playing 7 guys off the bench. 6 guys really for rotation minutes wise,
But
and then
who are the Grizzlies better than in the West?
Kennard. Who are they better than in the West? Sack?
Sac.
They
I
can be
think
better
I'm.
than Sack.
I think I'm
That'd be a
taking
series.
Sacramento. I'm
That
taking
would be a
Sacramento.
series. That'd be a
It
series.
probably go like 7, but I'm gonna go with Sacramento.
That'd be a series. Um, fuck. We're just talking about top teams. Obviously, I could name a whole bunch of teams who they're actually better than, like
Yeah.
Spurs, Houston. Uh, don't you
Are
dare
they
try to
better?
say they're.
Are they
Don't
better
you
than
dare try
Houston?
to say that shit right now. Houston sucks. Houston still sucks. I don't care. I like the pieces that they have. They're
They
still
just
not
have
a
to
good team,
figure it out.
and they have a good
They just
coach
have
too.
to
So
figure it out.
I'm surprised that they can't figure it out.
They
They
just have
lost to
to
the
figure it
Spurs
out. But
yesterday.
I'm seeing the vision in Houston right now. Still,
No, I'm like, yo, you gotta really tap into Memphis's roster now, though. Like Zach Edey, JJJ, like yo, they have pieces
Memphis has a
everywhere.
good team, bro.
They
But
have
like,
pieces
um,
everywhere. Marcus Smart
I just don't
still.
think they're that good, bro. Like,
I
how
think
are
they're
they that
good, bro,
good?
because they're fucking deep. Like their team's deep, like deep. Like they could go 12 deep, 14 deep, like, and they don't even have Kennard playing right now.
They can't fuck with the Lakers. They can't fuck with Soda.
Mm.
Well, they can't fuck with
The
OKC.
reason why I say they can't fuck with the Lakers
I'm
and like
still taking Denver over them.
yeah, 100%. The reason I think they have better chances fucking with these teams now because they could go double big ED JJJ to like guard these other teams with good bigs.
They gotta show me still.
Jaw's a
I'm not too convinced.
threat. They have a team.
Jaws gonna do what he does
Bane's
for
nice.
sure.
You know this. Bane's nice. Bane's fringe all star. You know this. This guy likes to try to disrespect Bane. Like yo, man's gonna show you this year. I don't even care though. Like I'm a guy who I'm putting trust in. I'm not saying they're gonna win the West or anything. I'm putting trust in them that they're nice and they're gonna make noise.
They're a good team. I'm just saying people overrate them. Like a lot of like ever since Jaw came back, there's been a whole lot of Memphis talk. So you guys just gotta pump the brakes a little bit, bro. They're not there yet.
All right. So come next month, after we'll revisit this like during like
I would love to.
when the NBA Cup starts, and that's when we're gonna start doing like how we predict people are the seeding's gonna go because that's when we'll know more about records and we'll know more. Now it's kind of hard to really predict first week of the NBA, but when when the NBA Cup comes around, Memphis is gonna make noise, and they're better than the Pelicans. They're better than the
Mm.
Pelicans for sure. Pelicans don't even have a big. Like, stop it, bro. Like, come on now. Stop being stupid now. Pelicans have a big.
They're better. I don't know, bro. You don't think Pelicans can beat them, bro?
No. No,
That's crazy. I
I
think they
don't.
can beat them.
I don't.
I don't know if they will, but I think they can.
I don't think Pelicans have much shooting. That's the truth. Like, they have Trey Murphy, they have
How
the
did they
Jordan
not have
Hawkins,
much shoot?
they have Jordan Hawkins off the bench, but like Ingram and Zion are not shooters to me.
Yeah, but you're gonna have Trey Murphy in there, and aren't you gonna have Herb in there? Herb can shoot.
Herb could shoot, but like, bro, like when I say shooters, I'm talking about like shooters, like like they don't have much, and like their best player right now, like Zion has to show me
Trey
still.
Murphy's a shooter though,
Gunman,
and they have
gunman.
McCollum.
No, they have McCollum, yeah, but McCollum now like Miriam, McCollum. Like
Yo,
Hawkins is a
McCollum.
gunman. Like the guy off the bench, Hawkins, he's a gunman from
Yeah,
UConn.
Hawkins a shooter,
But like I'm
but
talking about in their starting lineup, like yo, Zion has to show me still. Like he has to show
McCollum
me.
is a shooter, fam.
Yo, McCollum is a shooter till the playoffs start. But we'll see. We'll see,
We'll
man.
see. Still,
Well, it was a good season. Season's going good right now. Just started, man. We're gonna be back here. Try to be back here most days. Be consistent. But the Timberwolves still suck, and we'll be seeing you.
Denver Nuggets have an Amber Alert out right now. Where the fuck is